All right, here we are, guys. Hole number 3 here. Take a couple different looks here. Looks like opponent may be going fairway hop. I'm kind of maybe thinking about setting up on this rough here, but it might have just a little bit unusual rollout. It actually looks like this wind's a little bit favorable for the rough bump. It's going to be tricky to kind of avoid this sand, especially with great balls right. So with that being said, you may want to stay away from this hop shot, as I just think it's going to be just a little bit too risky by the looks of things. Let's see how this plays out. See what the bounces look like. Looks like, yep, sure enough. So clip in the rough. It's just very tough to imagine if he hit great ball right. That could be in the sand. So definitely something to be thinking about. You can actually see that up here I'm actually at the max line, but I'm able to get the spin over there. Now I'm still thinking about using just a little bit of curl, because I feel like this is going to be just a little bit light, to be honest with you. Similarly, I think I'm going to need to go beyond 8.2 rings. So I'm thinking maybe 9.5, somewhere in there. A little bit of curl. What happens is, especially on tailwinds, is the ball guide tends to change a little bit. It looks like 9.5 is just a little bit heavy, just a touch. Maybe 9 there. So I would say an extra maybe 10%. But the one thing to consider with that ball guide is what's typically going to happen is the ball guide straightens out on those tailwinds once it actually bounces. So the ball guide doesn't quite roll out the same, and you'll see a lot of guys, probably miss to the left. That's a pretty typical thing, which happens. So you have to kind of correct for that. You may want to use just a little bit of curl, or just try to favor that right-hand side a little bit more than I did. But again, if you do that, you may land in the bunker with a great ball right. So that is something to be a little bit worried about. But good luck with that hole, guys, and I will see you guys on 4 momentarily.